for them. We are not worthy. We are not worthy of your attendance this evening. Thank you so much for giving up your beautiful summer evening to come enjoy this grand showcase of art.
Some stuff to note. There are agents in the building for whatever reason you may need to use them. That one there goes right to the outside. If that exit seems inconvenient because it's on stage for you, the one you came through. Do you want to tell your joke?
No.
Also known as an entrance. Erik says that every show he always goes, and the exit you came through, also known as an entrance. And I said it once and he was like, you're right, it's a bad show. It took me saying it. We're also located in Igmaki, the ancestor and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. We recognize them as the past, present, and future caretakers of this land. We'd also like to acknowledge that this is entirely symbolic. Doing this takes no action. It's not an actionable item, but it is a reminder that serves we have to take actionable items in our lives for the marginalized communities that are deeply affected by colonization and the white supremacy in the world that we live in. Some things that are really close to our heart right now include the housing crisis and our healthcare crisis, which again disproportionately affects those marginalized communities. So we ask you to reach out, do your part. Work is being done in the city by the Mi'kmaq Native Friendship Center out of the cold, and a lot of great housing initiatives that are just taking off. So we ask you to look into those. And if you're like, oh, I only paid $10 for the show, and I have an extra $5, just burn a hole in my pocket. Donate it.
Throw it to your
Yeah, give it back. Give it back to one of those organizations that's doing a really good work. We encourage you always to do that. When rent is paid, mutual aid is a great next step. Right?
Thank you very much, Sarah. And thank you all for supporting this small arts shows like this. It means a lot to artists like us for you to come out and be an audience for this. Thank you to Chamberlain for hosting us this evening. Joe up there on the counter, he's working hard, so take care of him, he'll take care of you.
Woo! Oh, to call this an art show.
Oh, I painted the picture tonight.
There's a link to okay, artist.
For the gun canvas, that's what this show's called. No, it's called Just the Two of Us, because it's only two of us. There's only two of us here on stage, and the two of us make up the group called the Understudies, but we weren't always known as the Understudies. It's
true. Before we were the Understudies, we tried out the underwater. Couldn't hold our breath that long.
Nope, but then we tried the Underdogs.
Yeah.
The only gigs we could get were dog shows. Let me tell you, that was a rough crowd.
Once we were called the Undercovers, but everyone came for the wrong reasons, and they left disappointed. They said the show was sheet. Thanks for
We're warming you up. Yeah, then we slightly changed our name, and we call ourselves the Underwoods. We stopped doing comedy, and we went on tour with Carrie. As backup dancers. That was my favorite part for me.
As you can tell, we're very talented group, but we see with the Understudies.
Yeah.
Because we're just almost good enough.
But as the Understudies as a duo,
Yeah.
we get compared to other duos all the time.
Naturally.
Yeah. One of the duos we get compared to is Pizza and Garlic Fingers.
It's true. It's true. It's a famous duo. We get compared to Pizza and Garlic Fingers. Everyone says they like them equally, but we know you have a favorite.
Yes.
One of us is just a star.
Oh, wow. And on that note, they say that, it's satisfying just to have one, but once you order one, you gotta have both, right?
Yeah, you'll never order just one again after you have them both.
Becomes a combo.
Yeah.
Like one of us, both come.
Yeah, they say Sara and Erik are like garlic fingers. They're really greasy, which is fair. I didn't shower today, so it's fair critique.
Sara and Erik are like garlic fingers because they're both really cheesy.
I didn't even get a review from anybody. Just these are our warm That's so mean.
I didn't say it. Someone said it. It was hard for you.
Actually, I've had friends compare some popular pets.
Yeah, popular pets.
They say Sara and Erik are like cats and dogs. If you see them out on the street, assume they are lost. They don't know where we're going.
Yeah, and they say that Sara and Erik are like cats and dogs because Sarah's not allowed on my furniture. Yeah.
Okay.
Get off. Hey, get off.
Don't worry. Sara and Erik are like cats and dogs. Eric's not allowed out of the house without a collar on.
Gotta know where I belong. I have a home. Yeah, we're Sara and Erik are like cats and dogs because, you know, they're not allowed in all apartments and they're not allowed in all businesses. And sometimes we don't get gigs at places, but hey, Java Blend has us here tonight.
Probably because we opened the show like that.
Probably seeing those city council for the show. Well, tonight we're doing 3 different types of comedy forms that we find are some of our favorite things to do in life. It's the way we express ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're here to do it all over again. We already did this before. We're here for our side B. We're going to do improv. We're going to do stand-up. And we're going to do sketch. How's that sound? Huh?
And they really did those 3 because they saw our dance moves.
They saw the
It
moves.
just wouldn't be as good a show as we had it for it.
But we're going to start a little game of improv called Scenes from a Bucket. We've had some great friends of ours, really a friend in particular named Colin, who's here in the audience. We love Colin. And he helped us write some scenes in this bucket. We have no idea what they are. We're going to pull them out and we're going to try to do some improv based on these scenes for you. How's that sound? How's that sound? A ghost tries desperately to be scary, not silly.
Round of applause to get this scene started.
Oh!
Got him!
Why are you dressing a clown? You a clown ghost?
A lot of people have a phobia. It's really scary for like so many people in the world.
Kind of a funny ghost. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Oh, don't cry. Don't boo.
How did the ghost make the tissue dance?
How?
Put a little boogie in it.
Okay, yeah. A fake argument between the Beatles. Paul, I just don't understand why we have to wear costumes to the show. I thought maybe we could just wear suits and tie, you know.
I think.
I just feel silly, you know. I just feel like a big old goofball. I just want to play some music.
I think you haven't thought enough about Hard Day's Night. It was one of our best projects. We were so funny.
Right. The movie, right.
I
I remember the movie.
And it was a
I don't recall we dressed up like Beatles.
The double entendre always hits just right. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to play the
Right.
guitar. It's gonna be hard to play the guitar with these on my head.
I guess I'll just roll this big old dung ball of dung onto the stage.
That's gross. Stoner. Ground control breaks up with astronaut in space.
Hey, we just wanted to check in up there. How's everything going? You been comfortable up there? You got a nice, did you find those Kool-Aid packs we left up there? A little surprise? I actually did that myself. I left those up there for you. Sweetie, are you there? Sweetie, are you there? Are you there? Are you alive?
Sorry. You didn't say over.
Oh.
Sorry.
I just
that's
never...
great. I'm just floating around, thinking about life, thinking about like what the next 10 years looks like for us when I get back. Like maybe it's marriage, maybe it's kids, maybe it's marriage and kids, and those are the only 3 options I can think.
Well, maybe we can just talk about work. I don't know. It's kind of
sorry, I wasn't done. I didn't say over.
Oh, right.
I was like, everybody's interrupting me. Anyway, so it just, and I can see the whole world, and all I can think of is you. Over.
Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure you're done. Didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't say over either, but it's fine.
It's not over. It's under okay.
I just wanted, since we're talking about a relationship, I thought maybe I'd just bring up your brother called and said, Michael was trying to find you. Do you know who Michael is? I don't know who Michael is. I've never met Michael before. Is it Mike? Is it your ex Mike? Is that who Michael is? Over?
Don't talk about Mike! Over.
Maybe we just talk about this when we get back. I don't know. When you get back, in the next, how long are you going again? Over?
We're taking expedition into space. In case you forgot, I'm the one that went to space. Some of us had dreams to go to space, some of us stayed on the ground. Some of us see things through, like the engagement ring. Over.
Does someone has to control the ground? I'm ground control. I'm in control then. You're in control up there. You're space control. We have jobs to do. It's a relationship where you give and take and give and take. Over.
Ground control, a major disappointment. Ground grandkids, over.
Maybe we should just be over for a little bit, huh? Maybe we're just over for a little bit. That's what I feel. I'm over this. Over.
Like we're over? Over?
One more. This is so fun. A game show contestant brags during their personal intro speech.
Brags?
Yeah.
Forgot about this.
That's my first time really diving into a personal interest of mine, but I feel like I'm pretty good at cooking now. I've been doing it for a couple months now, and I'm really excited about this great Canadian bake.
Yep, we bring out people who know how to bake. Why don't you show us around town chocolate bread?
Sure. I mean, like I said, I've only been doing it for a couple months, but I gotta say, I'm getting pretty good at it. I gotta be honest. I lost my job, and I just kind of put all of my blood, sweat, and tears into making bread. I gotta be honest, these fingers are meant for bread. I was an accountant, but I was using my fingers for the wrong thing. They're really meant for kneading bread. I also have a really, sorry, just mind bringing the camera back over here. I also have a really sharp elbow that really helps with the kneading. So it's I think it's like a weird, like a or something. But I just mean I think it's meant for kneading bread. I just didn't want to talk about myself too much. But my name is Mike.
Thanks for being on the show.
I'm really good at waiting.
Fill up the definition of brag for Erik. Sharp elbows. That's what you're bragging for.
Yes, pointy elbows. We got a couple pointy elbows. He's the only one who can sell. See? This jar won't open. Yeah, okay, so we got one more little improv thing for you. We want to do a little game called, we call it Groundhog Day. We're going to need a suggestion from you of an epic line of dialogue from a movie that does not exist. And we're going to show you multiple movies where that line of dialogue could be. So, an example could be like, oh, we're out of control, or help, I'm trapped.
Or I'm falling in love again. You might finish up really nicely.
Oh, I fall in love with my sister again.
I'm not the person I once was.
Brother, it's time to get the car. You forgot the curly fries.
What are these?
I feel dangerous.
Oh, I feel dangerous. Or the person who I wasn't.
I'm not the person who I
I
once
love
was.
that.
Okay.
Not the person
Yeah, I'm
who
not the person who I once was. That's great.
All right, give a round of applause to get us started. Not the person who I once was. Oh my! I love this jacket on me. This is a nice jacket.
Okay.
I just got it at this vintage store down there. The guy said it was magical, but I was like, there's no way it's magical.
Hello, horseshoes.
Maybe it's lucky. Maybe it's a lucky jacket.
Lucky magical jacket.
Well, I don't know. I feel Okay, let's try something. Try something and see if it's actually magical.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, you're feeling different. Are you still ticklish?
I'm not ticklish anymore.
You're not ticklish anymore.
Yeah, that was the one thing that was the foundation of our relationship. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just gonna have to go live my magical life without you. I can fake being tickled.
You can't fake being tickled.
I can fake it. I can
No,
fake it.
no
I
one
fake
can
other
be
things.
tickled.
Forget I said it.
How? Just how?
Okay,
How would you do that?
just flip a coin. I'm gonna call heads.
Heads for sure.
Yep. It's heads, isn't it? It is magic jack.
It's a magical jacket. Okay.
I'm not who I used to be. Oh, my trusty sidekick.
I am not the person I once was either.
Wow, the future's really changed us, hasn't it?
When all of your parts have been replaced,
Oh.
I'm really ever the same.
I
Is
only-
any part of me what it once was?
I think you went a little too far on the technological updates. I just did my hands. You kind of did everything. Wow. Are you still in there, Derek? Derek, don't leave me, Derek. You must be still in there. Remember when we used to play softball together? Derek, just think. Remember that great pitch you used to get out, that great bat you used to hit? Yeah. Dude, Derek, you must.
Derek is gone. All I know is world submission.
What's the mission? Little submissive robot, okay. Well, while you sit here and toast bread, I'm gonna go off and conquer the world. Not the man I used to be, Michaela. Going through a midlife crisis.
I saw the car.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I was just driving down the road and I just happened to see a Corvette for sale and I had to buy it.
You sold the other car?
I sold the minivan. The kids, I don't know. Just gonna have to carry them to soccer. If you go upstairs, you're gonna notice that the bed's not there anymore.
What?
I got a water bed. It's being delivered as we speak.
You got rid of the regular bed before the shittier water bed arrived. To sleep on the floor?
That's correct, because I needed something to crush with my monster truck that I rented. What are you expecting? If you look in the backyard, you're going to see it's a completely re-landscaped to be a BMX track. And a dirt bike track.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm having a midlife crisis.
No, we promised to support each other. There's sickness, I think. I think that's what I would call this. I think I would call it sickness.
It's my sickness. I got rid of all of the food in the house. And
Yeah, okay. You're the poorer part of the richer poorer, okay.
If you look in the cabinets, there's only Mr. Noodles and Kraft dinner.
Okay.
I miss eating like I'm a high school student.
Okay.
I want to be young again, Michaela. I'm wearing Spanx.
That feels like an improvement. If I had to pick one improvement, maybe space. Feels like I've been wearing this for a long time.
Well, they're your Spanx.
Oh! Okay. Cool. Corvette, waterbed, Spanx, BMX,
I'd sleep in the dog.
carry the kids to soccer.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I'd sleep in the doghouse, but I got rid of the dog. And I got a new pet. Go in there and check.
In there?
Yeah, just be careful.
Okay.
Wait, it's exotic. That's all I'm going to tell you. You'll see when you open it up. Careful, Michaela. Remember, I'm going through a midlife crisis. Don't judge me too hard.
Greg? Just let me look. Oh my god.
It's hard to believe.
Why 7 for Angela?
I had and Steve, yeah. So grand, so great.
Do what we did last time. You wanna walk away for a second?
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Tech isn't my specialty, and I don't know how to make this taller for you. So for the person that changes all of our microphones to be taller and who will make it smaller when it's my turn, and also works really hard. Oh my gosh!
Oh no.
Taylor's also good at tech. He usually doesn't knock the light over. You're welcome. And Erik said last time that if we were kids, he would have played with me on the playground, which is actually a pretty nice thing to say. Don't tell Erik. To look at it when he's up here. We love it so much. Round of applause for Erik.
Never had a
Erik
better intro in
Garf.
my life.
Don't look. Pay attention to him. It's his time.
I love that. That's great. Thank you, Drew.
This is the stand-up part of the show.
Yeah, thank you all for coming. You know, on my way over here today, I realized I forgot to exercise today. Shoot. I do it every day. You know, do you mind if I just do it right here for you now? Do you mind if I? Do you mind if I? You still have childhood trauma. You have a strange fear of crocodiles. Your anxiety makes your hands sweaty forever. Oh, blacked out there for a second. Sorry, I need to exercise my demons all the time. If I don't, it really takes over my whole life. Whew. Yeah, we all have these troubles, right? We all have troubles. I've been, a little exhausted lately. Today I had a cup of coffee and a nap, and that was it. And a comedy show. So that's all you need in life: a cup of coffee and a nap and a comedy show. I was thinking of renaming this show to maybe Appearing Dead, Performing Live. Sara and I do a lot of shows, so we get a little tired on that once in a while, but I could get Sara napped today too. I ordered some more Uber Eats, by the way. If it comes I'm expecting it like any minute now, so if it comes during this, I might just cut the whole set and just eat my burger. You think that? This week I had popcorn for 2 meals. 2 of my meals were popcorn for supper. It's like, well, I'm going to the movies, I might as well get some popcorn there, right? I'm the kind of guy who cannot resist the popcorn when I get there, and even when they hand it to me, I can't even refrain from eating it in front of them. You know when it's overflowing, it's pouring all over the place, and you turn into that lizard that starts like. I know it's not shameful to eat all the popcorn before the trailers, but it is shameful to eat it all before you even sit down. But I do love the trailers. It might be one of my favorite parts. My friends always ask me, how'd you like the movie, Erik? And I'm like, oh, it wasn't bad, but I kind of want to go buy a Ford F-150. That pickup truck made for a working man that can carry a wrecking ball in the back. That's what I want right now. Spider-Man, whatever. Those commercials. But there's always those car commercials there. Maybe it's because I always go to the movies high. Maybe that's why I'm bad with the popcorn and I focus on the commercial. But when I was younger, I used to get really paranoid when I was high. Anyone? Yeah. I was too nervous to throw the joint on the ground because I thought I'd get a knock on the door the next day, or it'd be like a forensics officer being like, recognize this? This is yours, huh? Recognize it? So I would keep them with me or something. I couldn't throw it out. I felt like they would my saliva. Anyway, I wouldn't even throw them in the garbage can because I thought that there'd be a news report the next day, local stoner vandalizes park, and then the forensics officer's on the TV again, recognize this. Professional person, that's how they act. I also was weird with alcohol too. It was I felt really weird about it. I felt when I first had it, I was like, oh no, I need to go confess now. I drank alcohol, I need to confess, and I'd be like this weird teen at an AA meeting. So I might have a problem. I snuck into my parents' cabinet and took the little bottle off the big bottle, and I drank it in my room and went to bed early. I might have a problem. But I do. I don't have that problem. I have other problems. And my problem is that I watch too many movies and it affects my life. It's also been affecting my relationship. When we were both at home working from home, I used to play this little game called Mission Impossible Shower Escape. You can play it too. This is how it goes. You go into the shower when your partner is on a Zoom call. Okay? And you don't bring a towel and you don't bring any change of clothes. And make sure that they're seated in an area where you have to pass through. You start ducking behind bookcases and you start crawling on the ground like an Iron Man. You start twisting and turning, and then at the last moment, you're probably dry at this point. At the last moment, you
grab it and tuck it, and you just run a little bare booty across that Zoom. I mean, this is a high-risk mission because if we get caught, you might lose your partner, and the partner might lose their job. That was a game I loved playing. That was but yeah, I know this has been fun, and I was not nervous, but I am because Sara told me that there's a producer in the audience. There's a producer from the musical Stomp here tonight. Don't make a big deal. Don't make a big deal. It's really a big deal for me because it's been my dream my whole life to be in the musical Stomp. So I was wondering, I'm just gonna cut the rest of my set, and I think I'm gonna do my audition for the musical Stomp. My name is Erik. I represent myself. Previous experience, I was in a kitchen band called Pots and Pans, and I played a character in an elementary school musical called Knock Knock Who's There. I played the knock. This is an original piece. I call it the Who made this mess? It's not gonna clean itself up. I might get the gig. This next piece is called My Roommate Never Does Their Dishes. This one, another original. This is based on a true life event. It's called Who Left the Damn Door Open? Thank you very much. Now it's my pleasure, and hopefully I don't make a whole train wreck out of it, to introduce the next stand-up performance. They have been a great friend of mine. They've inspired my comedy and my heart. Just trying to warm it up a little, you know what I mean? Please give a warm round of applause for Sara Graham.
introduced to a room full of strangers as a train wreck, so nothing new there. Little taster. This is not part of my routine, but I want you to know about Erik and movies. And I promise I only thought of this while we were talking earlier today, where Erik says that he's a big movie person, he goes to movies twice a week. Avatar 2, if you don't know, was just put on Disney Plus, and I told Erik that this morning when we were grabbing coffee. He goes, I can't watch it, I've already seen it 5 times. It's a 3.5-hour long movie. It is not an exaggeration. He went to the movie theater 5 times and saw it with different people. And I should have introduced him with that. But he's seen Avatar 2 5 times. So it's all the stories. Yeah. This is the marathon of comedy. That is a marathon of comedy. I am not as big a movie buff as Erik. I like movies. If I'm in a room with people and they start referencing pop culture, I probably don't know it. But I do know one thing. So many movie stars never get to see their fame gone too soon, right? Heath Ledger, oh man, what a good Joker. And I'm gonna break your heart with this one. And Heath Ledger was heartbreak, but Air Bud? Movie came out in 1997. That dog died in 1998. I know. Not even long enough for a sequel. That's why they had to make Air Buddies. Because they were younger. I didn't try to genuinely emotional. I wrote it as a joke. The collective awe. His real name was Buddy. Anyway, that's that bit. Gone too soon. Air Bud. Just wanted you to know that fact. To see, one of the only pop culture things I can reference is that Air Bud was really named Buddy, and Air Buddies came out in 2006. But I do want you to know, and this is another movie I love. Because if you've ever seen MVP, Most Valuable Primate, Louis, the chimpanzee, he's doing just fine. He's doing fine. He got moved to a zoo, and he had a baby in 2019. So, if anyone's wondering, Most Valuable Primate, his name's Louis, he's doing good. And those are all the movies I've seen. I've actually never seen The Dark Knight in full, and I almost called it the Batman Knight movie. Right before the show, I had to look up the actor that played the Joker. So, didn't want to tell you I lied to you, but I did. He was a good actor for the 15 minutes I watched. I am a stand-up comic, kind of, and I really want to be mysterious. I want to be one of those people that walks in the room, people are like, what's going on in Sarah's head? I'm not! I walk in your room, I'm like, everything's horrible, here's everything that happened in my day, and here's why I woke up bad. And I want to be a mysterious person just so bad. I'll do anything to shut up a little bit. I have a daily affirmation. It's just a reminder in my phone that says, hey, maybe say less today. Say less to the people you're in the room with. So I am working on being mysterious. Just cried in front of a room full of people. Going really good for me. My mystery, I keep signing up for rec sports leagues that acquaintances are in. We're not good friends. They won't text me and ask me where I am. So I'm a Tuesday night softball. Will I be there? Did I pay $200 to pretend to be busy so people can wonder where I am every week? I'll never tell. Hey, Sarah, are you coming? We really have to reach the quota of women on the team. Guess you'll have to see if you have to forfeit the game. It's not working well though because I keep not showing up and it's no longer a mystery. They know I'm not coming to play softball. So now I'm gonna intermittently show up. Like halfway through a game, be like, don't worry! Don't worry, I've made it to the commons. But I had a really terrible day and I woke up super bad and you'll never guess what happened on the way here. I'm working on it. I'll talk less soon. When we started planning for this show a month ago, I realized I burned through all of my material in the first show, and I was like, I talked for 17 minutes straight, and I have to come up with new stuff? I'm funny once. You've seen my show once, you've seen the show.